Good afternoon, everybody. Rose Thorne here. Today I'm doing a reaction video to Foodie Beauty's live stream called Insomnia, Imac, Beeze. So there were a couple of live streams that Foodie quickly deleted after she was done. Unfortunately, because I was feeling under the weather, I really wasn't up to staying up all night and capturing them and reacting to them. Sorry about that. I just had a really nasty earache headache and just wasn't really feeling up to it. So I went to Queen of WTF's channel and found a highlight video and reacted to that instead. And it was much shorter anyhow. So let me just go ahead and bring up Chantal on the screen so you guys can see her. And there she is. So this was the live stream that Foodie left up on her channel. The other two live streams, she was going all the way off. She was raging. She was talking about the other reaction channels. She was threatening the reaction channels. If you guys watch the highlight video, you'll see a lot of what she said. Whenever Chantal gets into a spicy mood and she runs her mouth, those are the streams that she tends to get rid of. And then the boring stuff she leaves on her channel. So she likes to run her mouth, but if she says something she knows she can get in trouble for, she gets rid of it. So before we get deep into the reaction to the video itself, let's go to the comments, because a lot of people like to see the comments. Five Fucket says, so who all thinks Natter gave Chantal a glimmer of hope that they could get back together just so she would drop the charges? She fell for it big time, and now he snubbed her yet again. Well, I will stand with the fact that I think that no charges were filed in the first freaking place. I mean, if charges had been filed, I don't think Natter is so stupid that after she filed charges, he would let her anywhere near him, much less let her in the house. And we've seen all kinds of evidence. I presented all kinds of evidence to show that she's been to his house since filing the charges. She's been to his house. She confessed herself before how she went over there with coffee and green and she was let in the door. And then I recently showed you guys pictures showing her boots over at his house. And then Chantal was saying, oh, I don't own a pair of black boots. And yet I showed you a picture of her wearing those same black boots. So she's been over there. She's been in contact with him. And she turned on the phone and she never turned it back off. So they're talking. At the very least, they're talking. And why is she in a crappy mood? That could be from other things. That could be from certain party favors that she's partaking of and the come down from those. Maybe she's grumpy because Natter doesn't want to talk to her right now. I don't know. We could speculate all day. Don't have time for that. But any number of things could be at play while she's in a bad mood these days. Lady D says, when she was with Natter, she would leave and then go to Starbucks and buy sugary drinks and binge on fast food. She is delusional, thinking she no longer has diabetes, as she is eating pizza and a regular Coke. You can't cure diabetes. You can manage it, but you can never, ever, ever cure it. There's no cure for diabetes. That's for Chantal. That's for anybody else. You cannot cure diabetes. And she says that when she was over at Natter, she was eating healthier. I disagree with that because she would eat Natter's food and literally as soon as she was done, she would run to a fast food joint and eat fast food. So even if she was eating a little bit healthier at his house, she wasn't getting her fix and she was running and getting the fast food and the sugary drinks as soon as she was done with that. So that really wasn't helping her as much as she says it did. You know, you're eating fast food. It doesn't matter if you're eating it after healthy food or before healthy food. You're still eating the fast food. That's still not good for you. And I've noticed that her Starbucks drink consumption has gone way up. She used to get just one Starbucks drink a day. Now she's getting like 2 at a time. You know, she's literally double fisting the sugary drinks, and those count. Those are liquid calories. That's sugar. That's carbs. She doesn't need all that. She says she's losing weight. I disagree. I think she's gaining weight and very, very rapidly. Daisy19 says, I'm reading the comments and thinking, man, these people are harsh, but they're right. You're making your physical health worse in front of the camera. It's not a mystery that you get criticized. Look, as a reaction channel, as true with all the reaction channels, all we do is we pull up Chantal's footage and we react to what we see and what we hear per what Chantal provides for us. We're not sitting here making up lies about Chantal. We're sitting here reacting to what she says and what she does. And we're not sitting here making fat jokes the entire time. We're not criticizing her size and saying your mom is so fat jokes. The talk that we give, it has to do with what she does and how she does it and the lies she tells. That's a majority of what you hear from the reaction channels. Chantal does not like us saying bad things about her, but yet what good things can you say about her content? The reaction channels, we're not going to co-sign on her bullshit. Sorry, we're not going to do it. We're not going to say she's eating healthy if she's eating unhealthy. We're not going to say she's doing correct behavior if she's driving high or getting in front of the camera high. We're just not going to do it. We're going to call it like it is. We're going to call it like we see it. If Chantal doesn't like the things that we say, then what she needs to do is change her content, and maybe we can give her the praise that she's looking for. Until then, we're just going to call it like we see it. It's as simple as that. Miss Power says, dang, Chantal really does hate this pretty skinny girls. The way she spoke about that Brooke chick was wild. I wouldn't want to be brought up by someone like Chantal either, LOL. Who would? Yeah, Chantal pretty much hates everybody, but especially other women. And especially if you are remotely attractive or young or pretty, then she really, really hates you. Oh, she hates you. And she hates you because she can't be you. Chantal is a walking oxymoron. She tries to convey this image of big, beautiful me, body positive, fat is beautiful, I'm proud to be fat, I'm a big girl, etc., etc. But then a lot of the things that she does shows that she's not happy at her size and she wishes to be smaller. She's constantly using filters to disguise how she looks or to make herself look smaller. She's trying to wear clothes that are way too small for herself. She doesn't wear the correct sizes. Uh, she's in denial of her own self, of how big she is and how big she's getting. But trust me, if Chantal had a choice between being what she is and being a young, pretty, skinny girl, she would hop over to the pretty, skinny girl side of the fence at any time. If God came forward and said, hey, Chantal, do you want to stay how you are, or do you want to be a pretty, skinny young girl? She would trade places in a heartbeat. But because she can't trade places, she hates herself, and worse, she hates other people for just being what they are. You know, she doesn't live in her own truth. She doesn't. She's constantly hating on other people for so many things, looks, age, anything at all, anything at all. Spider Rico says, if you're having sleeping issues, you shouldn't drink pop and eat pizza so late. I know, right? Anybody out there ever tried to go to sleep after eating a heavy meal? It just doesn't work. If your tummy is full of food, you can't sleep right. And if you're drinking caffeinated drinks, that's going to keep you up. So if she's trying to get a good night's sleep, that's working against her. And not only that, Chantal, there is absolutely nothing worse for trying to maintain your weight or lose weight than eating right before bed. That's the worst idea ever, because you're putting a bunch of calories into your body and you're going to sleep, which means you're not working them off. So all your body is going to do is go, oh, okay, 2,000 calories, and you're not going to work them off? I guess we got to store them someplace. You are not helping your body lose weight. You're helping your body gain weight by doing that. Pam Willis says, Chantal, not every man you meet is going to be comfortable being on YouTube or having a camera in their face all the time. Just because a man doesn't want to be on camera doesn't mean he doesn't want to claim being with you. Most of the men I know have good jobs and wouldn't want to be in the mess or be doxxed, and most of the men I know are very happy. with the world, not knowing all their business. If you want a man to respect you and love you, you have to first to learn to respect and love yourself. Learn from your past mistakes and improve on yourself. Until you take the time to work on yourself, you will never find someone who will love you the way you should be loved or treat you the way you should be treated. I've been saying that. See, Chantal wants it all. She wants an impossible package. She wants a guy who looks like a supermodel to love her the way she is. She wants a guy that looks like a supermodel to love her in all of her sloppy, lazy Slavidness. She wants to be able to be gross and filthy, but she wants a guy who's not that way. If she met someone, a nice guy who was a lot like her, dirty, filthy, overweight, gross, she would never date that person. Even if they were the nicest guy, she would never date that person. She would never date someone who is a lot like her. She wants the complete opposite because she wants eye candy. She wants that trophy. Yet she herself would never go to lengths to be a woman that a man could be proud of. She wants a man that she can be proud of, but she's not going to do the work to be a woman that man could be proud of, showing off and talking about and saying, this is my woman. She's so great. Look at her. Her house is filthy. Her life is filthy. And she wants a guy that looks perfect to come along and put up with all that. And on top of that, be completely cool with being on camera all the time, be okay with being doxxed, with his family and friends being doxxed also, being opened up to hateful comments and being contacted. No man is going to deal with all of that. No man's going to deal with all that. Nobody ever would. M. Stanfield says, great job, Chantal. 10 out of 10 gaslighting. I swear you're trying to make us crazy. Oh, she's not trying. She's succeeding. Adina B says, let the pity me arc begin. Oh, it's not begun. It's already in progress, Adina. Sally says, this is the part in the cycle where he has rejected you for the 445th time after you went to see him yesterday, so you rage, Beeze. It would be a real shame if people reported your streams. Listen, I don't know what happened between her and Natter. Maybe she thought that if Dee Dee went home, that there would be a chance that everything could go back to the way it was with the two of them. Like she could go back over there and spend entire weekends. And Natter has had his fill with her. If he's still letting her back over there, he is a freaking idiot. They're both idiots, but he's an idiot. But I think maybe he's reaching the point where money just isn't enough. He's just getting less and less able to tolerate her. And whenever she doesn't get her Natter fix, she gets bitchy and crappy, and she starts raging at everybody and taking out her aggression on everyone besides the person where she's really got the problem. Nazina says, you're not an insomniac. You get high off cola, which is why you stay up till 5 a.m. I believe that. I believe that. I believe she's doing some kind of high-powered stimulant and lots of it. Because when she's on the stimulant, she doesn't really eat much, does she? No, she doesn't. The last time she lost a bunch of weight and she wasn't eating much was when she was on the cola. And now here we are. And she's not eating as much. But notice the moment that she does the green, her hunger comes back. Notice that. The moment she starts smoking, vaping, eating edibles, that's when she gets hungry and she starts talking about food. When she's not on the green stuff, she doesn't care about food. See, that's why doing green and having an ED, putting them together is dangerous. Because when you have an ED, you're already fixated on food in some way. But the green just intensifies that. She's gaining a tremendous amount of weight. And she's under the impression in her head that the way to lose weight is to do a lot of the party favors, the white party favors, and that'll help her lose weight. Wrong, Chantal. Even if you do like the white stuff all day long, the moment that you start smoking and vaping and your hunger comes back, it comes back with a vengeance. And also, just because you haven't eaten all day doesn't mean that when you finally do eat that day, that all of that time that you spent not eating, that means that's better for your body. It's actually worse because you're teaching your body internally that it's going to go for hours and hours without food. And when you finally eat, your body's going to think that there's some kind of famine going on the outside and hold on to every single calorie that you consume to protect itself from starvation until the next time you eat. So you're actually messing up your metabolism by doing that. You're messing it up. Let's see. Cambo Bell says, I've never seen someone so desperate for a boyfriend in my life. She's desperate for attention. She doesn't care where she gets a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband. She don't care as long as she gets it. Let's see. Sabrina says, you think people will pay $50 to see a woman struggling to get out of a bathtub? Are you serious? Yeah, unfortunately, she is serious. She thinks her content is just that good. She can charge 50 bucks or 25 bucks. Nikki Hansen says, you can't sleep because you don't do anything. Sit in the car, sit streaming for hours and hours, sit when you cook. You never move. Any freaking wonder you can't sleep? Try moving, humanity. Yeah, Chantal, listen, you're not a tree, Chantal. You can move. You can move around, and moving around is good for you. You need that activity. You need that activity. You sit for everything. You lay for everything. Move around. Move around. Get some activity in your life. Crystal XO says, so you just throw trash and food in the corner of your bedroom? Yeah, she really does. She really, really does. And let's see. Bianca says, dang, you never stop eating. No, she really doesn't, unless she's doing the party favors. Kiwi says, the amount you eat, you said diets don't work. Your diet doesn't work. Lots of people have lost large amounts of weight by eating smaller, healthier portions and getting exercise. You haven't even tried that. Can I just say this in reply to that? When you're someone and you have an ED, diets do not work. They don't work. When you have a problem with food, diets don't work and they're not good for you. Diets are things that are for short-term weight loss. If you have a problem with food, if you've got a disorder centered around food, what you need is therapy. What you need is professional help to get that under control, to understand it, to know what your triggers are. You need help. That has to be addressed first. And all that's in your head. You got to work out what's going on in your head that trigger you to eat or undereat. So a diet for someone who is a binge eater, no, absolutely not. She needs to get that addressed and looked at. She needs to talk to somebody. And then at the same time she's doing that, she can start the physical therapy. She can start doing activities, working out, cardio, something. You've got to include that with the healing. Because if you don't address what's going on in your head, it doesn't matter if you do 1,000,000 sit-ups or run 1,000,000 miles, you still got that situation going on in your head that needs to be addressed. And that's always going to trip you up. If you're trying to move forward and do good things and get on the right path, you have to get to the root of the problem in order for the problem to get resolved. Like anybody remember Amberlynn Reed being on the Jenny Craig thing? Even Jenny Craig will tell you if you've got an ED, going through them it's not going to work. That's not what they're about. They're about, managing your weight and portion control, but EDs are out of their league. It's out of their league. That's why diets don't work for people who've got EDs. You need to go beyond that. You need help. So diets would not work with Chantal. She's got food aggression. She's an emotional eater. She's confessed that. She's a binge eater. We know that. There's different layers to her ED that need to be addressed and looked at, but she'll never go through with it because that would be very, very intense, long therapy. Let's see. Michelle Hill says, when you can't sleep, try cleaning your house instead of being on here or eating. Good idea. If she's doing the nose party favors, take some of that energy and clean her freaking house. God knows it needs it. If not for her, for the cats. The cats deserve at least a clean environment. So that's it for some of the comments. I don't want to spend too long here. So let's get to this React video. And if you like it, please like it, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let's get to, shall we?
Mia, I am still awake. I have no idea how. But alas, I find myself eating cold vegan nuggets at 4 a.m. And I have to ask myself, what is this life I chose for myself?
Chantal, you make it so obvious you're on some kind of stimulant. You're not eating healthy food, which means you're not getting energy from real food. You're literally up all night until wee hours in the morning. There's only one way you can have this kind of energy. It's done artificially. You're up all night, you can't sleep because, you are partaking of the white party favors and a lot of it. And she's eating this kind of stuff and she wonders why she's not losing weight. This ain't going to help you lose weight.
Yeah. Madam Sir, Elon Crush, Blueberry, Agus. Hi, Karen. Hannah James, Chicken Toes. Elon, yes. Catacomia, hi, lady. Hi, lady.
On a side note, Chantal, can I make a request, please? Can you change into some other clothes? We've seen far too much of those pajamas. You've worn those pajamas for at least 4 days. It's time to take them off and wash them. Put something else on. I'm sick of looking at them. And so is everybody else. I mean, those clothes are beyond filthy. Change them.
Rat. Undercover lover. That's true where you are? Hi, Trixie. No. I really hope you're okay. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate your kindness. I really do. I'm okay right now. I know I acted so unhinged.
Acted? No, you were.
But excuse me. Stop it. I have leftover pizza. Why am I like this? I'm never gonna get a boyfriend. Ew. I acted rightfully so.
Oh, by the way, y'all, do you see that measuring cup on her windowsill? Just so everybody's wondering, what is that? She made some canna butter. She made canna butter with an ounce of green, and she burned the freaking canna butter. I don't know how she burned it since she bought a device to make it, but she burned the canna butter. So that's what's on her windowsill. She brought the can of butter making device up to her room, and she made can of butter. I don't know why. She doesn't do a whole lot of cooking, but she did. So making can of butter and you burned it.
Hi, Miss Voorhees. I just don't like saying the F word too many times.
What? You what? You don't like saying the F word. Chantal, the F bombs come out of your mouth so easily. You got a foul mouth, ma'am. Yes, you do.
Oh, chicken palace. Disembodied spirit. It does sometimes, Lydia. Lydia. Sorry, I called you Lydia.
Look at that. Look at that. She's not even taking one slice out of there. She's taken 3. And she's eating this before bed. I don't know how many calories that is, but how can you lose weight by eating all of that plus a soda before bed? Answer, you can't.
You know, so I've come up to a decision that I want to do, I think. Hi, Colleen. Oh, Madison. I want to see. Oh, you're watching Prison Break? I want to watch Wentworth. Not much happened, Matt, I'm sure. Ow, that hurt. Sorry for my eyelashes. That's going to bug you. No. Well, Karen. Tracy. Oh, the decision. Pickled melon. I just privated them. Or did I delete them?
You see, Chantal has the live streams that she deleted. Chantal complained about people stream sniping her. For those who do not know what that means, stream sniping is when, like, say she's doing a live stream and somebody on a reaction channel is playing her live stream and reacting to it at the same time that she's streaming. That's stream sniping. So she hates it when people stream snipe her. But yet, if you're someone and you react to Chantal and you've known her for more than 5 minutes, then you know if there's any kind of anything going on in her streams, if she's getting spicy, if she's starting to rage, you've got to jump on it and record it or stream snipe the moment that she's doing it. Because if you don't, she's going to dirty delete. She doesn't like people stream sniping her, but yet the good stuff she'll dirty delete. So anything interesting that she does, she's pretty much forcing us to stream snipe her or record her. You've got to be at your computer, hitting the record button or stream sniping the moment it happens, or else you're not going to get it. You don't want us to snipe you, Chantal, then don't delete your stuff. Leave it up on your channel.
Here, Colleen. It's cold. I went through my phone and I set up a whole bunch of dates. I'm gonna date a whole bunch of different dudes.
Sure.
No sex. No sex. 100%. None. Promise. Well.
You know, I support that. I support anyone who takes the attitude of, I just want to meet new people and I don't want to get intimate right away. I support that. That's the way it should be done. get to know the person first really well before you do anything intimate with them. You know, and that way at the very least, if you meet up with somebody and you find out stuff about them, they find out stuff about you, maybe the bonus of getting to know each other, maybe you might meet a good friend, and a good friend is always good to have. Not everybody can be a intimate partner, but good friendships are always valuable. So even if you meet somebody and nothing intimate kicks off, you still might get something good out of it by that person being a good friend or a confidant or somebody you can talk to when you need someone to talk to. But the problem with Chantal is that, let's just say she met up with Joe B over here and she says no sex. Okay, fine, no sex. Her problem is that she meets up with somebody, if they're halfway decent looking, she gets obsessed right away and she starts thinking about relationship stuff and marriage and, you know, making sock accounts to test the guy to see how faithful he would be to her. She gets over the edge right away without taking the time to be patient and find out who that person is and if they might be suited to each other.
No sex, no sex, okay? Yeah, Callie. I am meeting nice people, like nice men. Like I would just want to make connections with people, and I want to see maybe they will let me, like, if they want to be comfortable on camera, maybe we could like do like a.
Oh my God. So you're planning on meeting up with nice people. And before you even meet them, before you even find out anything about them, you're already planning to put people on camera. You're not really looking for a nice person to hang out with and get to know and make into a friend, or perhaps more than a friend. You're just looking for people to make into content. Not everybody wants to be on YouTube and have their lives broadcasted. A lot of people like to be private. They like to have private lives and they don't want their friends or family harassed. So you're not looking for nice people to bring into your circle, to bring around you for personal reasons. You're looking for people to make into content.
A little dating series or something. I want to see who I connect with the most. The weed butter? No. Ugh. Actually, I had more of my packs. Or maybe the weed butter is just really subtle. Courting without sex.
This is just a theory, and I'm tossing this out there. I think the reason why Chantal has been on this canna butter kick is because A, she was doing so many edibles and buying so many edibles that it was a really expensive habit. So she was looking for a cheaper way to get her edible fix. Also, she takes so many edibles, so many milligrams, that it just got to a point where she couldn't feel them anymore. And maybe she felt she could make sort of a substitute for edibles, much more concentrated to where she would feel something. And that's what prompted her to do this can of butter thing.
This is the most romantic. Yeah, there was like some guy's profile. He was like saying like, I'm not. One guy was like, I'm not the hottest guy or something. But I'll hold you when you cry and stuff. That's like so romantic.
Then why were you just rolling your eyes? You just read that off and you rolled your eyes like, oh my God, he's being sappy. It's weird. You're sitting there making fun of somebody who has romantic tendencies. When you say all the time, you want a guy to be romantic to you. So pick a lane, Chantal. Do you want a guy to be romantic or do you not want him to be romantic? I don't get it. Which is it?
Who you connect with and who isn't. Yeah, exactly.
I like this comment. Miss Voorhees says, how about just therapy and working on yourself? Excellent comment, Miss Voorhees. Excellent comment. She's thinking about dating and seeing guys. What she should be doing is focusing on herself. She's got so many issues that need to be addressed. And if she brings those issues into a possible friendship or relationship, those issues are going to wreck the friendship or relationship she tries to have with new people. If she wants anything to succeed, she's got to work on herself first because she's got far too much baggage, emotional baggage, mental baggage. And you can't bring all that to a new person and say, here, carry it for me, sort through it, put it away from me. It's too much. You'd be suffocating the other person. Deal with your mess, Chantal, before you deal with another person.
No. My diabetes. I lost weight.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. I lost weight. How did you lose weight? How did you lose it? We've not seen you working out. We're not seeing you eating a healthy diet. I mean, right now, you're eating pizza at late hours and drinking a soda. How did you lose weight doing that? Tell me. We'd be able to see it if you lost weight. Remember that period when you were doing a lot of the white? We could see the weight loss in your face. I could see more of your cheekbones. We could see more of your ears on the sides. We can't see your ears anymore. Your face is looking very, very round. Your bottom chin is literally covers up your neck. And that's not me being a bully. I'm just pointing out the different physical things that I've noticed, just, as far as your weight gain. When you do the arm wiggle, the arm fat that you have, it's looking much more full. It used to be very, very flabby. It's filling out. You're not losing weight, ma'am. You're gaining weight. You're gaining a lot of it. You need to slow down or you're going to be bedbound in 6 months.
I think that's what happened.
If she cured her diabetes, then why is it that when she goes to Starbucks, she gets 2 drinks? She gets that large water. If you have diabetes and you're always thirsty, that's a sign of high blood sugar, which means her diabetes is still very much there and very much active.
Also, whenever I was with Natter, I went from eating a really fast food diet to eating like completely healthy food. So there was like months and months where I was eating like home food.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Was Natter making you food that was a bit healthier for you? Yes, for the most part. Although he was feeding you stuff that you really didn't need, like that cheesecake dessert, which you ate most of, that 10,000 plus calorie dessert that you basically ate by yourself. Don't know why he would make you that and let you eat that if he was trying to help you be healthy. But anywho, you were eating the healthy food at his house and you would binge on fast food before or after your visit with Natter. So even that little bit of fast food didn't make much difference.
Which helped regulate my blood sugars more. Actually, my triglycerides were better too, even when I had my blood test done. Now?
And one thing I did notice during that time period when Chantal was doing a lot of the white, trying to lose weight, one thing I noticed back then, she wasn't so concerned about going to the bathroom, was she? Like because she wasn't overloading herself on fast food, she wasn't worried about, being near an outhouse or a toilet so she could go take a poo. And she's back to that again. Oh, I've got to take a poo all the time. Got to take a poo all the time. She's taking a poo all the time because she's always eating. And she's eating incorrectly.
Back up, probably. No. You know what? I didn't take up today, but I did eat healthy last night. Therapy, yes. Were you Austin Beeze? You were Omega?
Yeah, can I just have a moment to talk about therapy? Would therapy help Chantal? Absolutely. But anybody who's the VIPs that might come over here, can I just say this to you honestly, because you'll never get the honest truth from Chantal. Chantal will never do therapy. She'll never do it because Chantal's got it in her head. She doesn't want to go to therapy. She doesn't want to pay someone to talk to listen to her, someone who will give her the truth. What she wants to do and what she is doing is getting on her channel and expecting other people to pay her to be their sit-in therapists, and not even a real therapist. Whatever advice, whatever wisdom you have for her, she's not going to listen to it. She expects all of you on her channel as her VIPs to pay her to listen to her complain and whine and bitch about all her problems. She wants to get paid for you guys to listen to her and for her to reveal all this stuff. She wants to get compensated for revealing her health problems or her problems in general. She's not going to pay someone else for that. She wants you guys to pay her. And that's why she'll never go to therapy, because she can't make money off of it. She expects to make money for all of this.
That's right, Austin. Sorry. I forgot here. I can't believe we were fighting. No, I didn't book an appointment to do the head tattoo. Sweet Jane, hi. No, I don't sleep. Hi, Prissy Hippie. So did you? I didn't book it yet. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna get this done first, I think.
Good. If you're gonna get a tattoo, you should have started there first. You hate that tattoo. It's not flattering. You should have gotten a cover up to begin with.
I get wanting a little validation from a new guy after being torn down by one for months. Yeah. Maybe that's what's going on. No, I don't know. Cheeseburger. Not much, Beezer. What's up? I'm Beeze. Sam! I saw silly Sam. When you've been on your glow up Beeze, Austin, yeah. Go and enjoy yourself. Yes, Karen. We don't sleep plain cheeseburgers. Speak for yourself, plain cheeseburgers. Rats. Rats. You've had what, Colleen? Yeah, it's tax day, sports, Bob. Which means I have to go to bed. Go to bed. I know. Yeah. Probably Austin. Oh, Callie, Mama. No, tomorrow's not. Or I don't have a preference for really short men, but I don't really care if they're like tall. Like 5'10", 5'11". Something like that. I don't know. It depends. Aw, sweet Jane. But taller than me, so that's all that matters to me. Oh.
It amazes me that Chantal has all these different things that she requires the other person to be, as far as a guy in her life. He's got to be tall. He's got to be good looking. This, that, the other thing. But yet, what is she bringing to the table for the guy? What is she bringing to the table? She's not even bringing to the table that she's hygienic and she dresses well in clean clothes and has a clean environment in her house. She's bringing nothing to the table at all except a bunch of bad habits.
None of this matters, yeah. Austin, you need to drink. Yep. So Beetlejuice. Hi, Beetlejuice. Hi, Bluster Green. Is he alive? Oh my god. Oh, Rose. Welcome to Very Important Beezers. Rose, ready, set, Beeze. Welcome. Can we go to Toronto in Canada, Beeze? Sure. Hi, Echo Aris. Do you have a Lester Green Buddha statue? That is effing hilarious. Where did you get that? A yard sale? Serious question. If you were married and had kids, do you think you would like life better?
I can answer that for her. She couldn't handle marriage, and it would be a bad idea if Chantal had kids. She's too much of a kid herself. Kids require a tremendous amount of love, attention, and responsibility. She doesn't have that to give, not even for herself.
Not necessarily. I guess it would really depend on who I'm married to, who my kids are.
Chantal, I've been married twice, divorced twice. One thing I will tell you is that marriage is a partnership. And it's a whole different mindset. And if you can't handle being by yourself, taking care of yourself, you would not be able to handle marriage. And you certainly wouldn't be able to handle having a family.
What kind of marriage I have, what kind of job I'm doing. So no, not necessarily. And actually, I feel that oh. So what else am I gonna think? However, I think that I mean I want to have like connections with people and stuff, but not like serious stuff.
I'm confused. She says she wants to have a connection with people, but not serious stuff. And yet, this is the same woman that when she was with BB, she tried to pressure him into marriage. And then when she was with Natter, she really wanted him to claim her. She wanted him to claim her, and she bought her own ring, just trying to pressure him into marriage. But she doesn't want anything serious. She wants to want, but she's not wanting enough to actually commit herself to getting those things that she wants.
You've been reborn. I can't even imagine. I always ask my friends who have kids, like, so tell me how it hurt. Like, what did it feel like? Because I'm curious what it feels like, you know? What does childbirth feel like, guys? Like, how bad is it?
It's bad.
Is it really that bad as people say?
Yeah.
Freaking, like, you hear, like,
not that I've ever had children, but I've known people that do, and having a baby is an experience.
People screaming. Sorry, I gotta get this glue off. It's gonna bug me. I felt nothing at Epidurals. Really? It's like shitting a watermelon. It feels like the worst cramps ever. Oh, fuck. Oh no, Kelly. My mom, yeah, my mom had a C-section for me. My head was fucking huge. 5 pounds? Oh. Really, Angus? I was telling the nurse all the curse words in the book. Really, Vance Beezer? Never come off. Not me. Well, you know what though? I'm okay with that. I'm a very okay. I need something to eat.
You just ate. See, this is why her and the green don't have the best relationship. She just ate 4 slices of pizza and drank a super huge soda. She's like, I need to eat. You just ate, girl. If I ate 4 slices of pizza, I'd be done for the day. What are you doing?
Thank you, Austin. There you go, chicken toes. Hey, Nadia Business. Vaseline works too. 99 with no kids. Nothing wrong with that. Black Beauty was just praying for you. Let go and let God try him. Thank you, Black Beauty. That's really kind of you to think of me and pray for me. I appreciate that. I do. Thank you. Thanks, Austin. Beezer. Yeah. Please tell me you're going to report people for uploading your. Yeah, I am. I already messaged. Um. I already messaged OnlyFans, and I'm gonna get like some. If somebody knows like the Discord, like I don't know, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm just tired. Like I think I'm like ready for a new chapter of like getting rid of. I definitely just want to clean up my community and make it less toxic and just even on.
If you want to make your community less toxic, you need to start with you because you're the one bringing the toxicity. Start there. All the toxicity in your community has to do with you. You're bringing it here. You're bringing it all here. If you have positive content, you took care of yourself, there'd be no toxicity. The toxicity is because of you, Chantal. It starts with you. It ends with you too.
On my end too, I want to just build better life with less negativity. I know their discords. Oh, email me, okay, if you can, or somebody if you have the information. I won't tell on you.
So a lot of people are suggesting for her to report people that have gotten a hold of her OnlyFans content. And here she is wanting other people to do the work to report those people and find out those people. Chantal, stop being so freaking lazy. You got nothing to do all day. Do it your doggone self if it means that much to you.
I just want to like know the thread of where my nudes are so I can report them to OnlyFans. Unless they want to be decent and remove them from wherever they are, but I doubt that they are decent people. So, a chapter of fun, positive times, yes.
Not Chantal saying, oh, if they're decent people, they'll remove them. Chantal, it's not decent to charge $50 or $25 to people when you're just showing pictures of yourself in the bathtub, getting in and out of the tub. Where's the decency in that? You're over there trying to scam people out of money.
Cake. 2 weeks, no shit. That must have been really bad to come out. Gyms who charge 1,000 for a 5-minute cam get called. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just fucking frustrated and I need sleep. And I have insomnia right now.
You don't have insomnia. In all the time that you've been on YouTube, Chantal, you've never, pardon me, excuse me. I need my tea. Hold on. Pardon me, excuse me. And all the time that you've been on YouTube, never once have you come to your audience or anybody and said that you have insomnia. You don't have insomnia. You're just tweaked out on the white stuff and you can't sleep. Stop doing the white stuff and you'll be able to sleep.
So I guess I'm just gonna I'm gonna have a bit of my vape pen and then go to bed maybe. Or lay down and then I put the price up today out of frustration. Lack of weed? I don't know, Nadia. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
She knows. She knows why she can't sleep. She knows. She just doesn't want to say it. I'm doing too much of the booger sugar. That's why I can't sleep. Because I'll be up all day, all night till the next day doing the white stuff. And then I put myself in a place where I just can't sleep. Stop doing the white stuff. You'll be able to sleep just fine.
It is. No, this is weed, but I don't know if the edible, like, I think it made me feel a little bit, like, weird. Like, I don't know, but not an intense way, just like a not nice, calming way. So it's not too bad.
And that's the way it should be. When you take edibles or you do the green, that's how it should be. If you're feeling okay, you're not incoherent, that's where you need to stop. You don't need to go any further than that.
It'll be nice and ready for me. But I don't want to like vape like. I don't really want to vape like during the day when or anything because I don't want to be tired. I have a lot to do. So guys.
So that's it for the Insomnia Imac Beeze live stream react. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.